The outfit that makes a woman look out of touch is rarely the dramatic outfit. It is usually not the bright red dress, not the bold lipstick, not the statement necklace, not the woman who dares to wear white jeans at 72. Very often, the pieces that quietly date a woman are the ordinary ones she reaches for without thinking. The cardigan by the chair, the pants that always feel safe, the shoes that are comfortable but somehow make every outfit look tired, the handbag that has been good enough for 10 years, the t-shirt she wears for errands because it is practical. None of these pieces are terrible on their own. That is why they are so sneaky. A woman can stand in front of the mirror, hairbrushed, makeup soft, jewelry on, and still wonder, why do I look older than I feel? Not because she has wrinkles, not because her body has changed. It may simply be that a few everyday pieces are pulling her whole appearance backward. She is 67. She is not trying to look 35. She does not want ripped jeans, crop tops, or anything that makes her feel foolish. She is meeting 2 friends for lunch, then stopping by the pharmacy, then picking up a birthday gift for her granddaughter. She puts on black pull-on pants, a long printed tunic, an old open cardigan, black comfort shoes, and a large handbag she has carried for years. Everything fits. Everything is appropriate. Nothing is shocking. But when she sees herself in the mirror, she feels heavier, shorter, and somehow less current than she wants to feel. Now imagine the same woman in a straighter dark jean or clean pull-on trouser, a soft ivory knit that skims instead of clings, a shorter jacket that gives her waist a little shape, comfortable shoes with a cleaner profile, and a structured handbag in a modern neutral. She has not changed her age. She has not changed her body. She has not dressed like a teenager. But suddenly the eye moves upward. Her legs look longer. Her shoulders look neater. Her face looks more framed. She looks like a woman who is present in today's world, not stuck in an old version of herself. That is the promise here. Not looking younger in a fake way. Not chasing trends. Not throwing away your personality. Just removing the everyday pieces that make you look visually tired, dated, or disconnected from your real elegance. The first piece that quietly does this is the shapeless long tunic. This one is beloved for a reason. It covers the tummy. It covers the hips. It feels safe over leggings or slim pants. For a woman with a fuller waist or changing schvid section, the long tunic can feel like a relief. But the wrong tunic often creates the very shape it is trying to hide. When the fabric hangs straight down from the bust and ends at the upper thigh, the eye sees one long block. If the hem cuts across the widest part of the hips, it can make the body look wider. If the fabric is thin and stretchy, it may cling to the stomach in front while hanging loosely at the sides. That creates a confusing silhouette. Too loose to look polished, too clingy to feel flattering. The out-of-touch version usually has a busy print, an uneven hem, a large abstract pattern, or a lot of extra fabric swinging around the body. It says, I am covering up, instead of I am dressed with intention. The better option is not necessarily a short top. Many women over 60 do not want a top that stops right at the waistband, especially if they feel sensitive about the tummy. The more current choice is a top that skims the body and gives you some structure. Try a hip-length blouse with a slight curve at the hem, a soft knit with a side slit, a relaxed shirt worn open over a column of color, or a tunic that has shape through the shoulders and does not balloon around the hips. Instead of wearing a long printed tunic over black leggings, try a solid soft knit in navy, ivory, olive, camel, or burgundy with slim straight pants. Add a necklace that lands above the bust, not down near the stomach. Suddenly the eye goes to your face, not to the widest horizontal line across your body. If you are petite, be especially careful with tunics that are too long. They can shorten your legs. If you are tall, you may carry length beautifully, but you still need structure. If you have narrow shoulders, a tunic that widens at the bottom can make you look bottom heavy. A little shoulder seam, a collar, or a 3/4 sleeve can bring balance back. The second everyday piece is the cropped pant that stops at the widest part of the calf. For years, cropped pants and capris were the default warm weather uniform. They felt more modest than shorts, cooler than full-length pants, and easy for errands. But the problem is where many of them stop. When a pant ends right at the thickest part of the calf, the eye stops there. The leg looks shorter. The ankle disappears. The shoe becomes heavier. And if the pant is paired with a bulky sandal or dark comfort shoe, the entire lower body can look choppy. This is not about saying mature women should never wear cropped pants. It is about choosing the right crop. The out-of-touch version is often tight at the calf, low at the rise, made of stiff cotton and paired with a long top. The result is a body divided into blocks. Long top is an ankle pant, is an ankle pant that shows the narrowest part of the leg, not the widest. A slim, straight ankle pant, a full-length trouser with a clean break, or a wide leg crop that is intentionally shaped can look far more modern. The key is intention. A cropped pant should look designed, not like a full pant that accidentally shrank. For women with wider calves, an ankle-length straight pant is often more flattering than a capri. It lets the eye travel down in one smooth line. For close to the color of the skin, with a shoe close to the color of the skin, the pant or the top can lengthen the body. For women who love flats, choose a pointed almond or clean rounded toe, rather than a heavy rounded dark shoe that cuts the foot off. If you love your summer crops, try this mirror test. Stand straight and look at where the hem lands. Does it stop at the widest part of your calf? Does it make your legs look like they end too soon? If so, either shorten it to just below the knee in a more intentional walking short shape, or lengthen it to the ankle. That one hem adjustment can make the whole outfit look more current. The third piece is the old, overly practical fleece jacket. There is nothing wrong with warmth. There is nothing wrong with comfort. A mature woman should not have to freeze to look polished. But the everyday fleece zip-up, especially when it is pilled, faded, oversized, or in a dull color, can make even a nice outfit look like an afterthought. It often has a sporty shape, a high collar that crowds the neck, and a bulky zipper that draws attention down the center of the body. If you have a softer jawline, necklines, or a fuller bust, that high fuzzy collar can thicken the area around the face. This is one of those pieces that becomes invisible to the woman wearing it. She keeps it in the car. She throws it over everything. She wears it with jeans, dresses, travel pants, church clothes, and lunch outfits because it is easy. But easy is not always neutral. Sometimes easy quietly cancels the outfit. Underneath, a more polished alternative is a knit jacket, a soft structured cardigan, a quilted jacket with clean lines, a denim jacket in a grown-up wash, or a lightweight trench-style layer. The replacement depends on your life. If you walk the dog every morning, you may still need practical outerwear. But choose one with a neat shape, smoother fabric, and a color that works with your wardrobe. Navy, stone charcoal, olive, cream, deep teal, or soft taupe can look more intentional than a faded black fleece. If you have a fuller waist, look for a jacket that ends just below the hip bone or at the high hip, not at the widest part of the thigh. If your shoulders are rounded, a little structure in the shoulder can help your posture look lifted. If you run warm, choose breathable layers instead of bulky ones. The before and after is easy to see. A fleece says, I grabbed something. I finished the outfit. Same comfort. The fourth every different message, the fourth everyday piece is the dated embellished t-shirt. This includes the t-shirt with rhinestones around the neckline, the glittery wording, the large floral placement print, the souvenir design, the cartoon-like graphic, the faded slogan, or the top that tries to be both casual and decorative at the same time. These pieces were everywhere for a long time because they seemed to solve a problem. They were comfortable, washable, and has something on them, so the outfit did not feel plain. But on many mature women, the decoration lands in awkward places. Sparkle across the chest can draw attention to bust heaviness. A large graphic at the stomach can highlight the tummy. A crowded neckline can compete with glasses, earrings, hair, and the face. And if the fabric is thin, the top can cling in front while losing shape at the shoulders. The more current choice is a better basic. That sounds simple, but it is powerful. A plain t-shirt in a good neckline, a soft striped tee, a button front shirt, or a smooth cotton modal top can look far more stylish than a decorated tee. The interest can come from the outfit around it. A good earring, a beautiful scarf, a polished shoesla, a jacket with shape, a cuff bracelet, or a handbag with structure, neckline matters. If your neck has softened, you do not have to hide it completely. A soft V-neck, open crew, boat neck, or gentle scoop can frame the face without exposing more than you like. If you have narrow shoulders, a boat neck can widen the upper body beautifully. If you have a fuller bust, a modest V can break up the area and make the torso look lighter. If you wear glasses, keep the neckline cleaner so your face does not look crowded. A plain top is not boring when the fit is right. It can actually make you look more modern because it removes visual noise. The outfit becomes about you, not about a glittery butterfly sitting on your chest. The fifth piece is the shoe that is comfortable but visually heavy. This is sensitive because foot comfort is not vanity. Many women over 60 deal with wide feet, bunions, plantar fasciitis, arthritis, balance concerns, or simply feet that cannot tolerate hard shoes anymore. No outfit is worth paying. But there is a difference between a supportive shoe and a shoe that visually drags the outfit down. The out-of-touch version is usually a bulky black comfort shoe worn with everything. It may have a thick sole, a rounded toe, heavy straps, and a shape that looks more medical than stylish. Sometimes the shoe is excellent for walking, but the color and shape cut the leg line. Especially with cropped pants, dresses, or skirts, the answer is not to wear painful heels. The answer is to look for comfort in cleaner shapes. A supportive loafer, a sleek walking sneaker, a cushioned ballet flat with structure, a modern Mary Jane, an elegant sandal with secure straps, or an ankle boot with a stable low heel can all be comfortable and polished. The difference in the line, if you wear black pants, black shoes can be lengthening. But if you wear light jeans, beige trousers, summer dress shoe can look harsh. Try taupe, cream metallic, soft gray, cognac, navy, or a shoe that relates to your hair color, handbag, or clothing. Metallic flats, especially soft gold, pewter, or bronze, can work like jewelry for the feet without looking flashy. For wide feet, do not force a narrow shoe just because it looks delicate. Look for brands and shapes that offer width while keeping the toe refined. For balance, choose secure straps and soles that feel stable. If you have pain, sudden swelling, numbness, or fall concerns, speak with a qualified professional. Style should support your life, not put you at risk. The small change is this: keep the comfort, lighten the visual weight. When the shoe looks intentional, the whole outfit looks more current. The sixth everyday piece is the cardigan that has lost its shape. A cardigan can be beautiful on a mature woman. It can soften an outfit, cover the arms, add warmth, and create a graceful line. But the old, stretched, thin, droopy cardigan often does the opposite. It clings to the upper arm, hangs open without structure, collapses at the shoulder, and creates long vertical folds that look tired rather than elegant. The waterfall cardigan is a common example. It once felt stylish because it moved and covered the body. But when the fabric is too thin or too much of it hangs in front, it can add bulk around the waist and hips. Instead of creating a clean line, it creates fabric confusion. The eye does not know where the body begins or ends. A better cardigan has intention. It may be slightly cropped, ending around the high hip. It may be a jacket-style cardigan with a firmer knit. It may have buttons placed in a flattering way, a clean V-neck, or a straighter shape. Choose one with a smooth column effect, not floppy edges. Wear it over a similar colored top and pants so the body line stays long. For women who dislike their upper arms, a cardigan is often a security piece. But if the sleeve is too tight, it can make the arm look larger. A slightly relaxed sleeve and a smoother knit is usually kinder. 3/4 sleeves can be especially flattering because they reveal the wrist, one of the narrower parts of the body. That little flash of wrist can lighten the whole look tray, replacing a tired cardigan with a knit blazer, a cropped jacket, or a cardigan that holds its shape when you hang it up. If it looks exhausted on the hanger, it will usually look exhausted on the body. The seventh piece is the handbag that belongs to an older version of your life. A handbag is one of the fastest ways to update a mature woman's outfit without changing her clothing size, body shape, or entire wardrobe. It sits near the body. It is seen constantly. It tells people whether the outfit was finished with care or just assembled from habit. The out-of-touch handbag is not always old because of age. Some vintage bags are gorgeous. The problem is usually wear, shape, and proportion. A bag that is peeling, sagging, overstuffed, covered in many pockets, or made of tired fabric can make even a polished outfit look less refined. The large black shoulder bag that carries everything may be practical, but if it collapses against the hip and pulls the shoulder down, it can make posture look heavier. A modern everyday handbag does not have to be designer. It needs structure, clean hardware, a useful size, and a color that works with your wardrobe. A medium tote, a structured bucket bag with shape, or a top handle bag can instantly make simple outfits look more intentional. Think about scale. If you need glasses, keys, medication, a wallet, and a phone, a huge bag can overwhelm a petite woman or drag attention to the hip. A medium bag is often the sweet spot. If you are plus size or tall, you can usually carry a slightly larger bag beautifully, but it should still have shape. Color matters too. Black is useful, but it is not always the most flattering choice, especially with softer summer outfits. Taupe, cognac, navy, cream, burgundy, olive, or deep chocolate can look rich without being loud. If your hair is silver or gray, a pewter or cool taupe bag can harmonize beautifully. If your coloring is warm, camel, bronze, olive, or cognac, may feel softer than stark black. A good handbag can make jeans and a sweater look deliberate. A worn-out handbag can make a good outfit look unfinished. This is one of the easiest upgrades to make because it does not require changing your body. It changes the frame around your body. The 8th everyday piece is the overly matched jewelry set. There was a time when matching necklace, earrings, bracelet, and sometimes even a brooch felt polished. And matching can still be beautiful when done with restraint. But a full matching set, especially in shiny costume stones, pearls that are too uniform, or heavy metal, can sometimes make a woman look frozen in a past decade. The issue is not jewelry itself. Mature women often look wonderful in jewelry because it brings light to the face and personality to simple clothes. The issue is scale and predictability. When every piece matches perfectly, the look can feel less personal. It can also crowd the neck and jawline, especially if the necklace sits too high. The earrings are heavy and the neckline is already busy. A more current approach is coordinated, not identical. Wear pearl studs with a modern chain. Wear a statement earring with no necklace. Mix matte and shine, mix old and new. If you love a classic strand of pearls, try wearing it with a crisp shirt, a soft sweater, or even a denim jacket rather than a very formal matching set. The contrast makes the pearls feel alive again. If your neck is shorter, be careful with chokers or short, heavy necklaces that sit at the base of the throat. They can make the neck look compressed. A slight line can create a vertical line. If you have a softer jawline, earrings that drop just a little can draw the eye downward gracefully, but very heavy earrings can pull the face down. If you wear glasses, choose either stronger earrings or stronger frames, not always both at full volume. Jewelry should look like it belongs to the woman you are now, not like something you put on because the set came together in a box. Keep the sentiment. Update the styling. The 9th piece is the denim that has not evolved with you. Jeans are emotional. Some women over 60 avoid them because they think jeans are too young. Others wear the same style they have worn for 20 years because they know what to expect. But denim has a strong effect on whether an outfit looks current or dated. The out-of-touch denim may be very low-rise, overly faded in the thighs, heavily embellished on the pockets, too stretchy and sagging, too tight at the calf, or too baggy in the seat. Sometimes it is not the jeans themselves, but the combination: long tunic, old jeans, heavy shoe, and dated handbag. The whole look says, I stopped updating the basics. A better denim choice is not about chasing every trend. It is about finding a clean grown-up shape that supports your current body. Straight leg jeans are often the most versatile. A slim straight can work well for petites. A relaxed straight can work for fuller thighs. A trouser jean can look polished for lunch, travel, or casual Fridays. A dark wash is usually dressier. A medium wash can feel relaxed and modern. Very pale washes can be lovely in spring and summer, but they need a clean shape to avoid looking sloppy. Rise matters. Many women find a mid-rise or high-rise more comfortable and more flattering because it supports the waist and prevents the top from fighting with the waistband. If you have a fuller tummy, look for jeans with enough structure to hold the shape without squeezing. Too much thin stretch can cling and collapse. Too much stiffness can feel uncomfortable. The best pair usually has both recovery and structure. Hem length matters too. Jeans that puddle over a flat shoe can look sloppy. Jeans that stop awkwardly above a bulky shoe can look accidental. A straight jean can meet the top of a loafer, sneaker, or ankle boot cleanly. A wider jean may need a slightly more substantial shoe. A narrow jean often looks better when the shoe is sleek. You are not too old for denim. You may simply need denim that belongs to this chapter of your life. The 10th everyday piece is the blouse with the dated print. Detents can be joyful. A woman over 60 should not be sentenced to plain beige for the rest of her life. But certain prints can quietly age an outfit. Tiny scatters fall florals in muddy colors, overly busy paisleys, shiny polyester patterns, or tops with too many design details at once. When a blouse has a busy print, ruffles, buttons, ties, pleats, and a high neckline, the face can disappear behind the clothing. This often happens because women use prints to create interest. A printed blouse feels safer than a plain one. It hides stains, does not require much accessorizing, and seems dressier than a t-shirt. But if the print is dated or the colors are unflattering, it can cast shadows on mature skin, compete with gray hair, and make the outfit look older than the woman. A more current print has breathing room. It may be a larger floral with soft spacing, a simple stripe, a subtle animal print, a watercolor pattern, a modern dot, or an abstract print in colors that flatter your face. The background color is important. If the background is muddy brown, gray-green, or harsh black near the face, it may make the skin look tired. If the background is ivory, navy, soft blue, warm rose, teal, cream, or another shade that suits you, the print can brighten your whole appearance. If you have gray hair, pay attention to contrast. Some women with silver hair look striking in clear navy, white, charcoal, berry, or cool jewel tones. Others with warmer gray or salt and pepper hair may prefer camel, olive, cream, terracotta, or warm blues. Your best colors depend on your skin, eyes, and hair together. The goal is harmony, not rules. A printed blouse should frame the face, not swallow it. If the print is bold, keep the shape simple. If the blouse has ruffles or texture, keep the print quieter. If you wear statement glasses, choose prints that do not fight with your frames. 1 star at a time. Now, there is a misunderstanding we need to correct. Looking out of touch does not mean looking old. A 72-year-old woman with silver hair, soft lines, and a calm presence can look completely modern in a simple sweater, straight pants, good shoes, and a beautiful scarf. Meanwhile, a much younger woman can look dated if her clothing proportions are off. This is not about age. It is about whether the outfit looks connected to the woman's real life now. Another misunderstanding is that updating means buying more. Often it means buying less but choosing better. 1 clean cardigan can replace 5 limp ones. 1 structured handbag can lift dozens of outfits. 1 better pair of jeans can make old sweaters look fresh again. 1 flattering neckline can do more than a drawer full of decorative tops. And the biggest misunderstanding is that comfort and style are enemies. They are not. The goal is not to suffer in tight waistbands, painful shoes, scratchy fabrics, or fussy outfits. The goal is to choose comfort pieces that still have shape, color harmony, and intention. A comfortable outfit can be polished. A practical shoe can be attractive. A woman does not have to choose between feeling good and looking current. Let's bring this into a real closet. Suppose you are getting dressed for a normal day. You are not going to a gala. You are going to the grocery store, then lunch, then maybe stopping by church or visiting a friend. You reach for the long tunic because your waist feels fuller today. Instead, try a hip-length top with a soft jacket over it. You reach for cropped pants that try an ankle pant. You reach for the old fleece. Try a knit jacket. You reach for the embellished tee. Try a clean neckline and add earrings. You reach for the heavy comfort shoes. Try a lighter supportive shoe that relates to your outfit. None of these changes are dramatic, but together they say, I still care. I still know myself. I am still participating in my own beauty. Before you leave the house, use this simple checklist. Ask first, where does the eye stop? If it stops at the widest part of your calf, the fullest part of your hip, or the middle of your tummy, adjust the hem, the length, or the color contrast. Ask, does this piece have shape, not tightness? Shape. A shoulder seam, a clean hem, a smooth fabric, a defined neckline, a structured bag, a shoe with a clear line. Ask, is this comfortable piece also intentional? If the answer is no, look for the polished version of the same comfort. A better sneaker, a neater cardigan, a softer trouser, a lighter jacket. Ask, is there too much going on near my face? Glasses, earrings, necklace, collar, scarf, and lipstick can all be beautiful, but they need balance. Let your face be the focus. Ask, does this belong to my life now? Not the life you had when you were working full-time, unless that still fits you. Not the life you had when your children were small. Not the life you had when you bought clothes to hide. The life, and finally ask, what is one small change I can make? You do not need a full makeover. Change the shoe. Change the handbag. Push up the sleeve. Swap the tunic. Shorten the hem. Remove 1 matching jewelry piece. Choose the cleaner neckline. Let the outfit breathe. The beautiful thing about style over 60 is that you no longer have to prove anything. You do not have to impress strangers with labels. You do not have to follow every trend. You only have to stop letting old habits speak louder than your present self. Your face has character. Your hair may be silver, soft, thin, thick, curly, straight, or changing. Your body has lived. Your style should honor that, not bury it under pieces chosen out of fear. So if your closet has long tunics, cropped pants, old fleece jackets, embellished tees, heavy shoes, tired cardigans, worn handbags, overly matched jewelry, denim, and dated prints,